Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower, too.
Look at that monster! Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side, then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower, Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
Welcome back to Mass Effect Revisited, a video podcast brought to you by ChorusDen.com. In the last episode, we introduced you to the universe of Mass Effect and its title character, Commander Shepard. We thwarted Saren's attempt to destroy the Prothean beacon. Well, it sort of got destroyed anyways, but not before our hero received a vision from the beacon that began to put a frame around the adventure we're about to embark on. And we ended the episode with our hero and his friends racing back to the Citadel to warn the Council of Saren and his plot to destroy humanity. Or something like that anyways. Which brings us to episode 2, the Citadel. One of the things I love about Mass Effect is that it doesn't shy away from the epic canvas upon which it paints its story. I mean, seriously, just look at the opening cinematic for today's episode. You feel like you're watching a big-budget Hollywood movie, and I really dig that about this game. The Citadel, in a lot of ways, is the physical manifestation of the epicness of Mass Effect. It's obviously massive on a physical scale, but you also get to interact with a lot of different cool-looking species, which further adds to the idea that humanity is just one small piece in this universal puzzle, and that's really cool. The most accurate way I can think of to describe the Citadel and what it is would be to compare it to, say, the United Nations. It's the home of the Council, the decision makers within Citadel space, and most species, including humans, have embassies on the Citadel where they can push their agendas. Unfortunately, there is a catch-22 when it actually comes to exploring the Citadel on foot, in the sense that I felt that the epic scale of this location didn't quite translate. I guess it feels both large and constrained at the same time, if that makes any sense at all. You can look out and see some pretty impressive vistas, but never really reach them. Despite this, there's still plenty to do and see on the Citadel, from exploring dark alleyways to going clubbing to just taking in the scenery. BioWare manages to cram in a lot of static and interactive content into this quote-unquote world. There's also a lot to do on the Citadel. You can help a religious jellyfish spread his message.
Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance? Why is the CSEC officer harassing you?
You can clear the name of a mysterious consort who's crossed paths with a lovesick general who feels scorned by her.
Appeal to a sense of honor. Remind him of his position as a general. If you can convince him to stop spreading lies about me, I would be very grateful.
How grateful? Heck, you can even play some Quasar if the mood strikes you. Jackpot! And this is just a small sampling of diversions that await you on the Citadel. Oh, and did I mention elevators? Yeah, you'll be riding a lot of those too.
The Council isn't going to ask me any questions, are they?
I doubt it. We've made our reports. Now we just have to trust Ambassador Udina.
No, we don't, sir.
Like a lot of elevators. Anyways, there's a lot of story ahead of us in this game, so let's just get right into it, shall we?
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the Council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
I don't trust him. Something about him rubs me the wrong way. But he's a Spectre. Everything he touches is classified. I can't find any hard evidence.
I think the Council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
Wait a second, you look really familiar. Where do I know you from, huh?
The plan has gone as you had promised, my lord.
You have done well, Viceroy. When my new apprentice, Darth Vader, arrives...
Wait. Now I know who you are. You're that Viceroy guy from the Star Wars prequels. Okay. So, how did that trade blockade ever work out for you?
The war is over. Lord Sidious promised us peace. We only want...
Wait, what? That can't be right. I could have sworn those guys were one and the same. Let me see that again.
We want...
Okay, maybe not, but just one more time for good measure.
We want...
Nope, not the same guy. That was my bad. Cue one of those fancy Star Wars transitions.
What we need is evidence. So far, we've seen nothing. Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
Well, that didn't work out as planned. So what now? Give up? Hell no. The word quit isn't in Shepard's vocabulary. So here's what we're going to do. We need to track down some more evidence to convince the Council that Saren is guilty. Step 1 will be to find that Turian guy named Garrus. You know, the one we conveniently ran into right before heading into that hearing with the Council. We don't know where Garrus is at, but again, conveniently, Anderson has an idea who might. Some guy named Harkin. And where can we find this Harkin?
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's den.
I thought you said he was a drunken loser.
Couldn't hurt to go talk to him. Just be careful. I wouldn't call him reliable.
So off we go to Cora's den. Oh, but looks like first we're going to deal with the world's worst assassins. And that's some nice shooting on my part.
Secure.
I'm beginning to understand why Harkin hangs out here so much. Can't say that I blame him.
Back off, Rex. Fist told us to take you down if you showed up. What are you waiting for? I'm standing right here. This is Fist's only chance. If he's smart, he'll take it. He's not coming out, Rex. End of story. This story is just beginning. Out of my way, humans. I have no quarrel with you.
What was that all about?
Who knows? Let's just try not to get caught in the middle.
Alliance military. I could have been a Marine, you know. Instead, I joined the goddamn Citadel security. Biggest mistake of my life.
Harkin, right? I was told you could help me find someone. A Turian CSEC officer named Garrus.
Garrus? You must be one of Captain Anderson's crew. Poor bastard, still trying to bring Saren down, huh? I know where Garrus is.
Just tell me where Garrus went.
Garrus was sniffing around Dr. Michelle's office. She runs the med clinic on the other side of the wards. Last I heard, he was going back there.
I'm out of here.
Well, Harkin was a bit of a douchebag, but on the other hand, we got what we needed from him, so let's go talk to this doctor lady.
I didn't tell anyone, I swear!
That was smart, Doc. Now if Garrus comes around, you stay smart. Keep your mouth shut or Who are you? Let her go.
Ah!
Oh, nice headshot, Garrus.
Enemy sighted.
Perfect timing, Shepard. Gave me a clear shot at that bastard.
What were you thinking? You could have hit the hostage.
There wasn't time to think. I just reacted. I didn't mean to... Dr. Michelle, are you hurt?
No, I'm okay. Thanks to you. All of you.
I know those men threatened you, but if you tell us who they work for, we can protect you.
They work for Feast. They wanted to shut me up, keep me from telling Garrus about the Quarian.
What Quarian?
A few days ago, a Quarian came by my office. She'd been shot, but she wouldn't tell me who did it. I could tell she was scared, probably on the run. She asked me about the Shadow Broker. She wanted to trade information in exchange for a safe place to hide.
Then what?
I put her in contact with Fist. He's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
Not anymore. Now he works for Saren. And the Shadow Broker isn't too happy about it.
Fist betrayed the Shadow Broker? That's stupid even for him. Saren must have made him quite the offer.
That Quarian must have something Saren wants. Something worth crossing the Shadow Broker to get.
She must have something that proves he's a traitor. Did the Quarian mention anything about Saren or the Geth?
She did. The information she was going to trade. She said it had something to do with the Geth.
She must be able to link Saren to the Geth. There is no way the Council can ignore this.
Time we paid Fist a visit.
This is your show, Shepard. But I want to bring Saren down as much as you do. I'm coming with you.
Welcome aboard, Garrus.
So I think this is a good stopping point. We've covered a lot of ground in this podcast. We've explored the wonder that is the Citadel, progressed in the story, shown you some side missions, got into a couple gunfights, and even added a new team member just for good measure. All good stuff. While I still think the Citadel could have been so much more in this game, and that Mass Effect really only scratches the tip of the iceberg with this place, I'll still tip my hat to BioWare. There is a lot to do here, as evidenced by the fact that I've got to break up this podcast into 2 parts. Join us next time for part 2 of this episode when we'll wrap up our stay on the Citadel. Also, don't forget to check out our website, chorsden.com, for other interesting stuff about Mass Effect. And with that, we'll leave you with this moment of Zen.